Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, like this video, dislike this video, share it. Whatever support you give, it's always appreciated. So, we had lots of boxing over this weekend, right? And I'm sure I'm not the only one that did the night shift, stayed up. During the evening, though, we had the Sky card. Hughie Fury against Christian Hammer. Non-event as far as I'm concerned. Wasn't impressed. Didn't particularly like it. Didn't get anything out of it. Don't think we learned anything new about Hughie. Chris Eubank, same sort of story. The guy he was in against, the moment things weren't going his way, he bailed. Same as Hammer. Hammer came for a payday basically, and this other guy, he didn't seem to have the fortitude to carry on beyond the opening couple of rounds where he moved a lot, but Eubank caught up with him. We didn't really learn much new about Eubank either. Savannah Marshall, I think she's the best female fighter in the world. Terrific fighter, really, really good. I think she beat Shields by knockout, but that's a video for another day. But the fight I wanted to talk about on the Sky card was an 8-rounder between Brad Rae and Jez Smith. Okay, I think I'm right in saying this was on before, like, the main bulk of the card. So this was on, I think it was on YouTube before you switched over to Sky. And it was a superb 8-rounder. In old vernacular, it would be what they used to call a nobbins fight. Nobbins being like coins that you'd ping into the ring. When two guys had given their all at these small hall shows, you'd throw your money into the ring as a sign of respect, and they'd split the money. I go to a lot of these small hall shows. I really like them. I like the atmosphere. I like it's kind of intimate. And you do get a lot of these, you know, prospects winning 40-36 decisions. But more often than not, you get like a really evenly matched fight that sticks in the memory. It's a standout fight. And this was one of those, even though it was on a bigger stage. It was an 8-rounder. The prospect was Brad Rae, who was undefeated, 6'3" middleweight, you know, huge for the weight. Jez Smith, you may remember Jez Smith. Earlier this year, he fought Kerman Laharaja, knocked him down twice, but ended up getting stopped. And these two guys, stylistically and in terms of heart, were perfectly matched. The better schooled fighter is, I would say, Brad Rae. For the most part of the fight, he used his height and his reach advantages very, very well. But Smith was so industrious, so determined, so tenacious, that he did manage to close the range frequently and landed many, many more punches on Rae. I haven't seen the punch stats, but I think Smith landed a lot more punches on Rae than Rae did on Smith. The difference was that Rae's punches were far more educated and well schooled. Having said that, Smith's got some skills. Like I say, he shuts the range down well, especially against a much bigger man. He varies his punches body to head, head to body. Footwork's decent. You know, this guy has been match tough. And he'll move on to the next prospect. He'll probably get another opportunity because he's so exciting to watch. For Rae, this was a perfect learning fight. It was an 8-round barn burner. It looked like we were going to have an early night because in the first round, Rae floored Smith with a left hook to the body. Very well placed. Again, Rae showing really good schooling with the precision of the punches and the choice of punches. He disguised the left hook to the body well. And Smith said afterwards in the post-fight interview, I was surprised more than anything. I wasn't hurt. Normally, when you see a guy go down from body punches, he's hurt and they stick with him. But Smith got up, and I'm not saying he wasn't hurt entirely, but he just went back to doing what he was doing. He wasn't that hurt. Rounds 2 to 7, give and take, high action. The long levers of Rae were winning him some rounds. You could argue that Smith's industry was winning him some of the rounds. Some were close, some were not so close. In the last round, about halfway through it, maybe 2 minutes into it, in the 8th round, Smith gets tagged. And when I say tagged, I mean tagged. This guy's got a steel jaw. He would be so much better, Smith, if he had a better defence, because that's what's lacking in his game. It's not his punch selection. Perhaps he throws a few too many wasteful punches, but you know, he can do the basics very, very well. But defensively, he's lacking. He gets hit too much. It's that simple. I can't think of any other way to phrase it. There's no need to dress it up as something it isn't. He just needs to work on his defence. He's getting hit too much. But he gets tagged, and he's being, for the last minute, he's being ragdolled by Rae. But he stays on his feet and he goes the distance. Great 8-round fight. Great fight. And afterwards they embrace, a pair of gentlemen. So Brad Rae, big learning fight. He moves on to the next. You know, I think he's signed to Boxer. You know, BOXXER, Boxer, who have got a contract with Sky. He'll get further opportunities. There's no doubt Jez Smith will be brought back. Wildly exciting fighter. Gives everything. I'd like to see a rematch between the two over 10 rounds for maybe an area title. I think that would be a good option. But this was the fight of the night on the Sky card. So if you haven't seen it, it's on YouTube. Go and see it. You won't be disappointed. Respect to both guys. And yeah, take a look at it. And yeah, all right. Well, those are my thoughts. Leave your thoughts in the comments and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. You take care.